shot. There we go. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Gabrielle, little glance to your right. I'm on the right. You're fine.
That's it, right there.
And guys, to your right here. Right here.
No, this is amazing. This is the first movie of mine that my kids have probably actually seen. Yeah, they think, I don't know what they think I do. I think they think I just sit on, on Zooms all day and that is my actual job. So this is really big for me because my kids have never really seen what I do. And it's a kids movie, it's family friendly, and we're all here together. This is absolutely amazing for us. I think the beautiful thing about family-friendly films that are truly, embracing diversity and inclusion is that everyone can see themselves somewhere, some way, shape, or form in this movie. Like when you really feel like you can see yourself and you can relate to what's happening, you just get more into it. We've already heard from people, namely the press, who have watched it a number of times already with their kids. So hopefully that's not just a press thing, that it's really going to spread to families all across the world. When you can really dive into diversity and inclusion in front of and behind the camera and have a little bit of a say in how the production runs and how the movie goes and the experience, you jump at it. And it's an amazing experience. It's, I don't want to say it's huge for my career, but for me, it's huge for my career because I'm really walking the walk and talking the talk. So this is really exciting for all of us. It's heartwarming. It's funny. It's a little bit unexpected, I think. I think for those people who've seen the 1950 version and the 03 versions, I think they will be pleasantly surprised that it's just not another remake doing the same thing. We're tackling some tough subjects, but in a family-friendly, kid-appropriate way, and it's just warm and really, truly funny for the whole family. I can pretty much guarantee that none of your kids will be on their phones throughout this movie. I think there's a really big set piece with all the kids doing really wild things at the beginning of the movie that I think a lot of kids will really love and probably try to emulate. I'm just going to say I'm sorry now. I'm sorry, but your kids are going to mimic some parts of this movie that may or may not make you laugh or cry or call a contractor.
This movie is about Disney and Kenya Barris and Gabrielle Union, who's our executive producer. They wanted to make a story about a blended family that everybody feels included. And this is my first family movie. Other than voicing Chicken Little, I've never been involved in a family movie. And when I read this, I laughed on every page. And I said, I want to make a family. I know I have a lot of friends that are parents, and they have to suffer through movies that their kids want to watch, and they're just cringing like, oh my goodness. And this is a movie that parents will crack up at, kids will crack up at. I said, Donald Faison's my best friend, and I sent him the trailer, and I said, all right, be honest, watch this with your son and tell me if you both laugh. And he goes, we both cracked up. So that's what I feel good about.
The family, I wouldn't say it was chaotic, but it was a little much at times. And I feel like that definitely relates to my family sometimes. Like my mom, all the family is juggling like 10 bajillion things at once at times. So I feel like that definitely related a little bit to our family and Cheaper Brother Dozen. It is hilarious. It is one of the most funny movies. And, for the parents, it's definitely a take back to the originals. And for the kids, it's a family fun, super funny, heartwarming movie.
It's awesome. We filmed it last year, and when we were done, I heard that it was coming out. I was ready for it to, to come out sooner. But I got a little bit of the jitters, but I'm feeling real good about it. I haven't seen it yet because I wanted to see it with everyone else, but I'm hearing good things, and I'm just ready to just experience it. It's a good time. I think this film shows some of the more nuanced family dynamics that I think people can take home and, use as an example for love and acceptance and togetherness. For the kids, I think it's all the the raucous fun and laughter, and for the adults, I think it's just there are moments where there's heartwarming moments, silly moments, funny moments. It's got a lot of layers to it for both kids and adults, and I think there's a lot to be seen. One of my funnest scenes was the dance-off scene between Dom and Paul, myself and Zach Braff, and I'm waiting to see how that turned out. Everyone's talking about that, so I'm looking forward to seeing that one.
Everybody was so happy to be at work and so happy to be making something that we loved and so in love with each other. Like, we were in awe of these children every day. They're unbelievably, they're all Mensa level. It's crazy. They're so smart and so sweet and talented, and yeah, it's awesome. I mean, the adults will certainly relate to the madness, and they will relate to putting aside our differences to make it work for the sake of family and for the kids. And really, there's another message in there about evaluating what's important to you and being true to yourself that a number of characters get to address, and I think that's really cool. And then also, the thing with kids is they're going to watch this and think, how fun would that be to have 9 other kids in the house with me?
My favorite scene was when we got to ride the scooters around the house. We got to do cool tricks like go under a table or two. I think kids are gonna like when we do the TikTok dance and when Zach does the split.
This is my first one, first in-person premiere, and it's so cool. The setting, it's huge. It's an intensely large place, and I don't know, it's my dream, to come onto the red carpet, answer questions. It's just so cool. It's a little overwhelming, to be honest. I thought it was really cool that it expanded the family a little bit, and everyone is facing their own problems, and you get to see them overcome it. And I feel like each of them kind of, anyone can relate to a specific one or more than one. And I thought it was super cool, being able to really properly show the different problems a family can face, especially such a diverse one. It was super cool. I think family is important, Sorry, it's a very simple way of putting it. But yeah, I think that's the core message of the film. You get to see this family get closer throughout the film, and it's just a very heartwarming sight to see. No spoilers, but there's a dance scene where it's a dance-off between 2 dads, and it's what a masterpiece. It was so much fun to film. The energy of the crowd was just ecstatic. It was beautiful. Anything that happened in that gymnasium was it sticks with me.
This is such an amazing experience. I've been dreaming about this since I was a little kid, and I have loved Disney since such a little girl, so this is really a dream come true. This is such a great family movie, and it shows families come in all different shapes and sizes, and I really love how this movie shows that no family is perfect and that how you really can rely on them. There's something a little for everyone in this film. Yeah, my dad is going to be laughing throughout the whole thing. There's such amazing one-liners, and it's just such a heartwarming film.
The energy it's very bright. We're having a great time. It's very fun. I love this cast so much. It's obviously a bunch of kids. It's literally like a family. So I'm so excited to see everyone. I haven't seen everyone yet, but like we're all like truly brothers and sisters. So I am over the moon to see my little brothers, my little sisters. I'm excited for Daise's basketball scene. I'm very excited because we put in a lot of work with the coaches and just kind of like the extras and the crowd and the family. It's a very like dynamic scene, and I'm really excited for how exciting that scene is. I think the diversity of it all, with all the different storylines, and I think the modern take on Cheaper by the Dozen, this reboot, is something that everyone can really relate to in this day and age. And so I think there's characters that everyone's going to be able to relate to, whether it's Zoe or Paul or it's endless.
What it's like being on this carpet tonight is a dream come true for any kid, and I think this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you gotta embrace it, We added a twist to the original movie, and it's gonna be like, whoa, this is totally different than the other ones, I mean, the message is probably don't judge families, probably, because families can be anything.
Once you get older, like as a teenager, you kind of like stray away from your family, but you do have like moments that bring you all together again, and like it's just like those moments are like everything,
It's been amazing. I got to see a bunch of my friends before I got here, got to catch up, and I mean, this is not a first-time experience, but like huge-wise, this is amazing, and I'm having a great time so far. I know a bunch of families are struggling out there, and it just shows that, hey, I mean, we're struggling too, we're weird too, we're funny too, but we keep it all together, so it's, loving as well. My most fun thing that I shot was a scene with me and Zach, and I kind of made fun of him a bunch of times, telling him like he has an average body and stuff. And it's a hilarious scene, and also another specific scene, but I can't say in the movie, but it was a fun time.
I'm so excited. I'm so ready to hear the music, but I'm so excited to see this movie. Yeah, the energy's amazing. I feel really good. I'm super happy to be here. I feel super blessed. So yeah, I'm really excited. It's all about family. It's all about loving each other, and I think that it's beautiful. And our song also represents that as well. So, the song's called Nothing Without You. It's a beautiful song. It's like kind of like a conversation between a mom and a daughter, just talking about how we do everything with each other, how we love each other. And I think this movie is a great representation of that, and I just love it. It's going to be a great night. I'm so excited.
I think the dog blinked.